General Hospital latest update. Port Charles is on fire. Michael strikes back with shocking news that rocks Carly, Sonny, and Jason. Could he really kidnap his kids? Meanwhile, Willow defends Drew in court, but his dark secrets and mind games are unraveling fast. Ava warns Trina to stay cautious, especially around Drew, and Christina wants to drag Ava into a lawsuit. Martin returns, Lucky says goodbye, and Felicia takes on a new mission tied to shady Professor Dalton. As Drew spirals into full villain mode, fans are wondering, is he even really Drew? Imposter theories are flying. With twists, betrayals, and courtroom chaos, General Hospital just turned up the drama dial to 100. Stay tuned. Port Charles will never be the same. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital Tuesday, June 10th update. Michael strikes back. Martin returns. Ava warns Trina about Drew. General Hospital spoilers update for Tuesday, June 10th, reveals that Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, will strike back while Martin Gray, Michael Key Knight, returns. Ava Jerome, Maura West will also sound the alarm, so there'll be some exciting stuff happening on canvas. In the courtroom, Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, will have to answer Diane Miller's, Carolyn Hennessy, question about whether it's more important to be with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, or her own kids. Of course, Willow will spin this and make it seem like being together as a family with Drew is what's best for Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Mork-Mako. That's clearly not the case now that Drew's proven he's willing to lie to Wiley and mess with his head. Drew sabotaged any chance of compromise, so Willow will stand by her decision to go after sole custody. However, Michael will have a chance to strike back with Diane's help. You can bet that Diane will pull out all the stops in the courtroom and put her legal skills to good use. At some point, Diane may dispute Willow's claim about Michael turning her away at the German clinic. Drew is the saboteur in that situation too, since he bribed an employee to say Michael wanted nothing to do with Willow. That shocker may not be revealed just yet, but this could get the ball rolling on it by raising suspicions about what really happened. Other GH spoilers say Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, has a heartfelt reunion ahead of her. Martin will return to Port Charles, so Laura will enjoy seeing her half-brother again. Although Martin's been dealing with some legal issues off-screen, he'll be back with the law in his corner for once. Martin and Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, may have more conflict ahead of them, but Tracy will find herself dealing with a different crisis for now. Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton, is all fired up against Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, but Tracy may caution her about hiring Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, and adding to the tension. Tracy might argue that Brooklyn's focus needs to be on repairing the damage with Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, not fixating on Lulu vengeance. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, will have a proposal for Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, to mull over. It looks like Christina will want to put Ava at the center of a lawsuit with Cody's help. Speaking of Ava, she'll have some words of wisdom for Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ollie. Trina may voice concerns about Kai Taylor's, Jens Austin Astrup, trust in Drew, and prompt Ava to sound the alarm about him. It seems Ava will push Trina to keep her guard up and advise Kai to do the same. In Portia Robinson's Brooke Kerr office, Kai will feel the need to apologize to her. Will Kai be sorry for listening in on Portia's recent argument with Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, and acknowledge what he overheard? Kai is in the loop on Curtis' shady Jacinda, Paige Herschel plan now, so that could be a real problem for Curtis and Portia. Other General Hospital spoilers say Isaiah Gannon, Andy Wilson, will listen to someone's tempting proposition. Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, will be spending the summer traveling with Aidan Weber, Colin Cassidy, before figuring out his next move. Perhaps Lucky will wonder if Isaiah wants to go on another adventure and help him play hero in some faraway country. There was a time when Isaiah might have jumped at that opportunity, but now he's committed to his job at GH. No matter what offer he receives, Isaiah will have a chance to react to Lucky's news that he's leaving town. Lucky will bid farewell to Isaiah along with Laura soon, so stay tuned for updates on the rest of his goodbye scenes. Today's next update, General Hospital spoilers. Is Drew beyond redemption, or will this twist change everything? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew Cameron Matheson, keeps finding ways to sink lower and lower. It seems like Drew will cross any line to get what he wants. So many GH fans have become outraged over his awful behavior. Drew's latest despicable move involved lying about Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, not wanting Wiley Corinthos, Byron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia and Serenity Mork-Mako anymore. Once Drew knew Wiley was nearby on the June 9th episode, he loudly told Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, about Michael only coming home for Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, and their new baby girl. Drew also lied when Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, brought up the situation later. After messing with poor Wiley's emotions, Drew pretended he was innocent and made Michael out to be the unwell one. Manipulating a little kid is about as low as it gets, especially when Drew claims to love Wiley. If Drew actually did, he wouldn't be resorting to this level of deception to keep Wiley away from his loving father. Since Drew has spiraled so far out of control, plenty of fans believe he's beyond redemption. Is there any way to repair the damage now that Drew's become such a monster? At this point, it's going to be tough to ever convince viewers that Drew is a good guy again. Drew was once a heroic character who genuinely cared about other people, but now he's a villain who only looks out for himself. However, there could be a path to fixing Drew, if that's what GH writers want to do. It's a strategy that CDL has speculated on before, but it's worth revisiting now that Drew's gone even further into villainous territory. The show has one final way they can spin all this if they want Drew's road to redemption. It seems like an imposter switch might be the only solution that could save Drew, at least the real one. If Drew was swapped out for a phony, it would actually make a lot of sense. Drew hasn't behaved like his former self in quite some time, so it's possible he's being held captive while a pretender runs his life. Shiloh Archer, Kobe Ryan McLaughlin, mentions have become more frequent in the dialogue, so no one can rule out the idea of him making a soapy comeback as Drew. The show could undo Shiloh's demise and use plastic surgery or a realistic Drew mask as an explanation for his new appearance. There's no denying that Drew is manipulating Willow just like Shiloh did, and Michael himself even made a comment about that on the witness stand. Of course, it's also possible someone else is posing as Drew, or that he's been mind-controlled into being this new version of himself. Whatever the case, Drew's options are limited now that he's gone this far off the rails. If the writers ever plan on a redemption arc, they may have to get creative and put an imposter at the center of it all. General Hospital spoilers say more Drew curveballs are still to come, so stay tuned for updates on all the shocking news and wild fallout. Today's next update. General Hospital spoilers June 11th. Michael's news shocks Carly, Sonny, and Jason. How will his family react? Next on GH, Michael's news shocks Carly, Sonny, and Jason. Felicia accepts a new mission. And Isaiah pick up on Portia's distress. In addition to Michael's shocking news, General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, June 11th, 2025, focus on Trina and Kai putting their heads together. Meanwhile, Nina is on the warpath. Next on General Hospital, the Michael, Rory Gibson versus Willow, Caitlin McMullen drama will certainly not end with the judge's verdict on custody of Wiley, Byron Weaver, and Amelia, Sequoia, and Serenity Mork-Mako. Instead, it's safe to expect the drama to escalate in all sorts of different ways. For example, Michael has news that the teasers suggest will shock Carly, Laura Wright, Sonny, Maurice Benard, and Jason, Steve Burton. If he wasn't awarded custody, he could decide not to appeal. Or this Michael 2.0 version could go the other way and plot to kidnap his kids. After all, he has been acting darker and more intense than usual since returning from Baden-Baden. And he has expressed numerous times how he does not want his kids anywhere near Drew Cameron Matheson. Another example is that Nina, Cynthia Watros, is on the warpath. This certainly is no shock because while she would be happy with Willow getting custody, she does not want the kids anywhere near Drew. She knows that Drew would work to shut her out of her grandkids' lives. And since he does know she was the one to have him drugged, he has the upper hand. Drew has been proving that he will go as low as he can go. What will Nina on the warpath look like this time? And is this about Drew? Support, brainstorming, and new adventures. Isaiah saw Andy Wilson, is a transplant expert, but on Wednesday, he'll need to see if his psychological skills are up to snuff. Suddenly, Isaiah picks up on Portia's distress. And we know Portia, Brooke Kerr, is in distress because 1. Her marriage to Curtis, Donnell Turner, is super shaky. 2. Drew knows that she and Nina drugged him. Her professional life could cave at any minute. 3. She hates Drew Kane with the fire of 1,000 suns. And 4. In GH's weekly video, she looks rage-why. How will Isaiah help support his GH boss? Elsewhere, Trina, Tabiana Ali, and Kai Jens Austin Astrup put their heads together. This may have to do with the state of her parents' relationship. Trina may need help trying to fix things. Or this could be about Drew. So much right now seems to be about Drew and his bad behavior. Finally, Felicia, Christina Wagner, accepts a new mission. Sure, Felicia has her hospital job, but she knows Anna, Finola Hughes, may need her help with her summer project, figuring out what's up with Professor Dalton, Daniel Goddard. In fact, her hospital gig gives her a prime spot for investigating the shady Port Charles newbie. Does Felicia's new mission involve being Anna's latest recruit? Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.